you see a clear speed difference. And then I go to the advanced menu, and the system is very similar as on the Protector. We have things here, you can change the report logo, we have email notification, you can go in and change that. In the system, you can go in, change IP address, you can use DHCP or static IP address. A small feature, it has a system status just like on the Protector. And the system status, this checks like system health is a good, not overloaded, hard drive is not overfilled, things like that. It checks if it got a gateway online, DNS online, and if it has access to the object server. And then the thing is, when you go with a portal Penetrator into a sales meeting, this one of course goes to no, because then you just sit with a laptop, you're not connected to a network. And then it's a little annoying having red things on the screen. So you can go to the system and offline mode, and then you can set it to offline mode, and then it will not do the system checks. So when you go in a meeting, everything's green. Also, like on the Protector, you can have a configuration backup where it saves all your configuration data. You can choose to get it done automatically to the server. So if it spills a cola on the appliance or some water or something, it breaks, burns, then you get a new one and you can easily retrieve the backup. You can also download it right here in the interface. And then we have here the update section. And actually, also the Penetrator firmware is a little big because it has all the dictionaries in the firmware. But with the new version we're going to release, the 669, it's already released, but it's not officially announced yet. The firmware version is 20% smaller, so it's more fast to install it. You can go in here to the interface, you can force a firmware update. Some of the new things also, especially on the Penetrator, when you download a firmware, it was hanging on 45% for a very long time when it downloads the file. And now this got fixed in the new version, so it goes smoothly the whole way, like 30, 31, 32, all the way up 80, 81, so you know exactly how far it is. And when it was standing still, many people were thinking that it was frozen or stopped. But you actually know it moves all the time, so it's fine. Also, like on the Protector, you can change the update interval. How often you want it. You change the update server. We had the customer example before where they have one main Penetrator, and then they have many client units that update from that one. So all the traffic is in their own network. And again, it's very easy everything. The only thing that is a little complicated is when you configure one. You have to go into all the menus to choose the aggressive auditing and things like that. And that's going to be more useful. Then we had a question before regarding the users. And you can actually create multiple users. So for example, you can create one for a customer for the different segments. So the reporting statistics will not get confused. But then you have one for every login. So if they use the same IP addresses, there will not be any conflicts. Yes. And then we have the distributed auditing. And basically, the way it works is all penetrators have capability to be a client or master. And you need to give permission for a master appliance or a portable master to go in and take control over the unit. You have to open up for this in the interface. Otherwise, everybody could just connect and take over a unit. So you go in and open up example, if a customer, a bank customer here in Copenhagen, and they have like a subsidiary in Odense, in Fyn, small island here, or in Jutland, the other part connected to Germany, then they can have like appliances in the different branches, and then do full distributed auditing. And then the people in Jutland, they cannot access the data because all the data goes to the headquarter place. And it actually works, and it works very good. Also, the quick setup wizard, and here it's only the 3 steps, so it's even faster than on a protector. So basically on a penetrator, you just need to give it an IP address, DHCP or static IP address, then you get on the network. If it's an appliance version, you set it up to run automatically like an insurance service, and with a schedule, and then you're running the statistics. And with the portable, you go on site to every customer, leave it there for a day, scan everything, and then you have the report.
Do you still have to reboot it and change the IP address?
It what?
Do you still have to reboot it and change the IP
No,
address?
that's also fixed.
Oh, that's nice.
A few, yeah.
Well, the 2 things I feel like really quick with is they learn how to get the command control, do a lot of that, and
We
then use it.
fixed also.
And put the packet scanners on so they can watch. So a lot of times that's on the way you knew it was frozen because you could see if it was still sending packets or not.
Yeah. So we put in the most features people are asking for. And now we have the next round for the next couple of months, probably in the summertime we release, and then also in the autumn, more releases are coming. So we make like releases with several features. But I think we're working very fast actually in SecPoint. With many products you have to wait for a very long time if you are all get the request. So we put in the features, but it has to be very good tested. And also the interface and everything is very smooth. And you can see an overview right away. And are there more questions to the setup? Or yes?
And then one question which I also asked last year is encryption for storage of the report files. Is that something you're thinking about to do, or
What?
Storage encryption? So the PDFs reports are stored encrypted on the cloud. Just as an extra safety.
Yeah.
Feature.
If they can get access to your drive, they can probably figure out how to track it anyways.
Yeah. Because the encryption is in the memory.
Yeah, I mean,
But
It's I know, but it's basically for portables, just in case it gets stolen or something.
you should use an FTE drive. Use an FTE drive.
Yeah.
Do these computers have the FTE drives?
No. But I see the point that if you use a portable penetrator, I think we have to do some kind of Linux encryption. That's
Just something.
That doesn't work either though.
As long as it's running a dual boot, it will be a good idea.
You have to use a TPM managed
Not
drive,
the
FTE
entire
drive,
drive
so
should
then you can't power on the hard drive unless you need the hard drive code. That's what we use in our systems. But we're required to, we can't use anything else.
also maybe it would be interesting if somebody steals a portable, then you can send out a destruction signal, and then when they get it online, then it gets the signal and it destroys everything.
That's only going to work if they're hooked up with the internet.
Yeah, but then the first time they hook it on the internet.
That you can't rely on that because if you're using the FTE drive, I mean, under in U.S. law now, the only thing you're allowed to use now is use that FTE drive. Dell has now changed their entire series of computers to not do that. So the other countries are following. HP is still using the software-based encryption required for a lot of government clients. They've lost HP as the vendor now.
Yeah.
And just put in a GPRS connection and connect to it the GPRS or GSM network.
No.